Okay, question number 4. Solve the Aristocrat Cipher from John Burroughs, which has the word simple in it twice. Okay, that is your clue. That is super important. You're going to use that to figure out some of your encrypted letters. Okay, the S. By the way, there's a rule. No letter can ever decrypt to itself. So don't forget that. If you have an X, it can't decrypt to an X. And vice versa with any other letter. So simple is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 letter word. So I'm going to look through here and I'm going to see which ones are 6 letters and which ones are mentioned twice. While I'm looking right now, I already found the word that is mentioned twice. It's spelled the exact same. I have no idea what it's saying. Apparently it says simple. Okay, it's here and it's here on the 3rd row. So you are going to write the letters simple underneath it. It gave you a word. Thank the Lord. I do think that this is the hardest one, and I think this is the one that requires the most practice. So we'll try to give you a few more of these. But they do get more fun the more you do, guys. So bear with it the first time through. Alright, now you're going to come down here to your frequency table. This is where you keep track of your code. You do have on your cheat sheet a frequency table of English letters, so it tells you, I guess, how many times it's frequently in a word, technically speaking, but that doesn't always apply to your code. So I don't, whenever I've done it, but I've only done 2. So I might find that it applies to more if I continue, and if you continue, you might tell me it applies to more as well. Okay, so first off, E is going to be translated to an S, and it's in this code 6 times. So I'm automatically I need to very carefully, like I said, if you go too fast, your brain is going to get mixed up on the letters you're talking about. So E always translates to an S. Okay, E translates to an S. Find all of your E's and write an S under it. Make sure you write it right underneath it. Okay, if you write it too big, or if you write it way down here, you're not going to know what letter you're decoding. Okay, so keep it nice and neat. Let's see, another S. Okay, I think I've got all my S's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 S's, yes I do. That's how many times it's in your code. Okay. Now I'm going to go to my I, which is actually an M. So let's see, my M is changed to an I. It's in this code 4 times. Oh, here's an I. M. I've got 1, 2, 3 of them. Oh, here's another I. Okay. I now have my 4 I's. I'm going to make them all look the same so that don't drive me crazy later. And check off that. Now, my next one is G. G gets changed to an M. G to an M. I don't know if I have any other G's. Don't go too fast or your eyes will skip the letter. G to an M. G. Okay. Said I had 3. I've got 3. Perfect. Now, J gets changed to a P. J to a P. Anytime I see a J, I need to write a P underneath it. I did not see another J. It does say I have one more. Okay, let me look again. I'm going too fast, you guys. Oh, you know what? No, I'm not. I have 2 P's. Okay, keep going. J. I gets changed to an L. And yes, I'm thinking out loud, and you can think out loud like this too whenever you're doing it. I gets changed to an L. Anytime I see an I need to put an L. Oop, there's an I. That changes to an L. It said I had 3 L's. I've got 3 L's. Perfect. Now my last one is a T, and it gets changed to the letter E. Oof, and it's in there 10 times. So far I have 2, so I need 8 more. You can probably count as you go if your brain can keep up with counting and finding the letter and changing it to the correct one. Or you can count afterwards. T gets changed to an E. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I've found I need 6 more. I need 5 more. T. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Did I miss a T, you guys? Should be 0, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nope. Miss Lee found all 10. All right. So we've now decoded our clue. We've done all we can with that. Now you have to kind of sit back and look. You have to figure out, well, our F is mentioned 6 times. B is mentioned 5. C is mentioned 5. That's quite a lot. N is mentioned 6 times. What else is mentioned a lot? P is mentioned a lot. Okay, and I like to write my vowels out to the side. A, E, I, O, U, sometimes Y. Okay, and we've not decoded for a letter A. We have decoded the letter I, and we've decoded the letter E. Cross those 2 out. Those are some of your main vowels. Remember, all words have to have a vowel. They usually start with consonants and have vowels in the middle of them. In this case, you guys are going to start looking at the words and figuring out what you can decode. Okay, so this could be it. This could be the word is. It could be the word in. Look where else you might have a Z. Okay, you have a Z here. This is a 3-letter word. I know a 3-letter word that's used very often, the word the. Now, there are probably others, but we could go ahead and we could try to plug in maybe a T here for this Z and see if a Z, let's go ahead and write it in our code, actually equals, well, doesn't equal, but decodes to a T. Okay, and if my theory is true, I might be able to say that this F could be an H, possibly. There's 6 of them. That's a lot. But it could be true. Let's see. Gotta keep going through. H.